Hey, what's good, guys? So another video coming right. I've been showing my results on Instagram. I just made this store. Today will be day 3 with my store, and I probably only have about 16 things that I've listed. I have 2 really good, well, no, maybe like three really good sellers within like 36 hours. So, and then that's almost $400 on those sales. So that's crazy because I was kind of like playing around with this. I wasn't really gonna take it serious. Like, I had a goal. Hold on. So look, I can't show you my whole goal, right? Right. I had to go, just so you know, I'm not BSing. I was like, I'm just gonna do this as a test run. I really wasn't taking it too serious, but that, you know, that was so crazy, right? I wasn't taking it serious, and I still end up hitting that from one day's work. Like, I literally posted one time, just put a few things on there. With that being said, I have a lot of people that's been, you know, trying to figure out what I'm doing, what's my secrets, my secret methods. Of course, I can't give y'all my secret methods. Of course not. But let's be practical. I can give you 4 tips that you can use right now to boost your eBay store, and that's actually actionable and will work, okay? I'm not going to just tell you some BS that I heard someone else say. I'm telling you what I am doing in my store to give me sales from one day's work. And it probably took me about 2 hours to do a little bit of product research, and then, you know, as soon as I found the product, I verified that it actually was working. I posted it, and I got done posting around 2:30ish, and then around 3:16 I made the first sale for $40. So this should show you product research is very important when starting your store. You don't want to base your store off of what you feel like is working, because we don't get paid off of feelings. We get paid off of, you know, what is actually selling. So that is number 1. That brings me to so if you don't already know, and if you don't know, then you're not following me on Instagram, and you need to be following me on Instagram. That will be right here somewhere down here. Okay. So number 1, you want to make sure that your product is actually selling already. Okay, you don't want to reinvent the wheel. You don't want to make it hard on yourself. You want to get in, you want to make money, right? Okay, so make sure your product is selling. So whatever you're selling, put it in the search bar and look for the first page. If you have to go to page 2, that's not a good product. Okay, page 1, preferably the first, I say 5-ish sellers. And then I would try to look for sellers that are selling it from 1 to 8 days. Anything past that, a lot of people really don't want to buy from you because they feel like they're gonna, you know, take too long with the product, and then you kind of competing with Amazon sellers. You know, we already know the 2-day prompt shipping. So we want to make eBay as close, or it's like a backup. You know, it's a different market as well. You need to keep that in mind. The market is not very young. It's kind of an older market. So for the shipping, you want to make sure you're kind of looking for people that are sell really well within 1 to 8 days. You click on the actual listing, and then it should be in red how many were sold. Click on that, right? And then it's going to bring you a list. So it was sold on the 18th at 5 o'clock. It sold on the 15th at 9 o'clock. Okay, so then go back from whatever date that it was last sold, or whatever date it is that you're looking at, and go back 30 days. Count how many times it was sold. If it was not sold at least 3 times, do not do it. You're doing this to make money. You can't make money if you're selling something that isn't working. So make sure that it's selling very well, and at least 3 times a month. So with number 2, you want to make sure that you have a good title. So don't just make up one in your head. Don't look at the product. And then sometimes the title isn't as simple as just saying what the product is. You want to put in keywords. You kind of want to make the title long, even though you might not like it. The shorter it is, the harder it's going to be to find your product. You know, iPhone, they just put it in, and then they look for the best item that they can purchase, probably for the cheapest or the most affordable price with the best shipping, if not free shipping. Okay, and it's another tip. So we're gonna squeeze it in, but that's not really in here. But try to get free shipping. Okay? Boom. That's a bonus right there. Okay? Bonus right there. So in the title, what you want to do, a secret method, is to look at the title that's already selling. I'm just saying, I mean, you can copy and paste. It's already working. If you want to take a word out or put another word in, a synonym, whatever makes you feel better, okay? But make sure it's very similar to the title that is already working. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. So, number three, it is the product description. It is just as important as the title, if not more important, because you can have a great title, and if your description is pretty much trash, why would anybody buy it? Exactly my point. Have you ever clicked on something, it was a vague description, and you probably thought it was sketchy? Don't be sketchy, okay? No one is going to buy sketchy. You don't want a novel, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to read that word for word unless you're selling something around $500 and up, where it's kind of a big investment, and they want to make sure they're sending their money and going to get the product that they believe that they were investing, okay? But if it's some $20 product, $30 product, don't write a novel. You don't have to do that. And again, you go to what is working, the one that you were basing this whole listing with, which was, whatever it was selling for. Look at that product description. You can copy it, paste it, but go through it, okay? Because sometimes a lot of people put their store name in the description, and that's very stupid. If you just copy paste it and you have your store name and you have their store name in your description, okay? It looks like you stole it. You don't want to make it look sketchy, okay? So go through it, proofread it, maybe change up some wording, go look at the product maybe on Walmart, look at that description, maybe get some more key items or benefits or whatever kind of added in there. You want to find what is working and make it better, okay? Don't just straight up copy paste, okay? You want to find what's working, find out how to make it better. So if they have 5 pictures, you get 10. They have 15, you get 25. Make your listing better. Another way to boost your sales, to go on the third-party marketplace, which would be Walmart, Amazon, and I also use Sam. So I would search from the best sellers, and I would pick, so if it's like 10 best sellers, the first one that I look at is the one that has the best feedback, because I mean, it's popping and people actually enjoyed the product or like what they received. So that's always good, because you just don't want to sell a bunch of crap. You're gonna get your account deactivated, deleted, gone, no money. Okay, that's dumb. Sell quality product as best you can. Try AliExpress, especially if your budget is really small. You can try AliExpress. Here's the thing, it's gonna have Chinese writing. Well, you can gift wrap it, I guess, but still, you kind of don't want to do that, because the best you can do is from 5 to like 15 days, and a lot of people aren't going to want to wait that long to get a product. And it's nothing worse than paying for something, waiting 20 something days, and then it's broken, it's not what you ordered, it's not the same color, and you're just gonna get your ratings all the way down, and eBay will probably shut you down once they realize that you're drop shipping from AliExpress. Again, you can make sales. There are things you can't get away with. Things that sell, I guess I'll give you guys another bonus, but things that sell well on eBay are like hunting things, household products. So hopefully I just kind of gave you a little tip there, especially if you're watching it this long, that those are the kind of things you kind of want to stick to, like that kind of market of people. You don't want to be trying to sell like the latest and greatest or something like a fidget spinner. It's not going to mesh, and you're not going to make a whole lot of sales. So look on Walmart, look on the best sellers, find out which one has the best rating and the most feedback as well, because people either really hate it or really like something. So it is a great way to kind of test the product. hopefully you get your sales up and you take what I gave you today, you apply it right after this video. Don't wait, don't be a procrastinator. Don't click over here and then go back to doing nothing. Make sure that you implement this stuff right now. And then if you have some things that aren't selling, it's been on for a long time, just delete it. Delete everything that you're selling right now, especially if it's not making any money. It's just sitting there. Okay, delete everything, start from scratch, do some product research, make sure it's selling. Okay, go through the steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, subscribe. Thank you for watching again. Comment something that you learned, or comment something that you would like for me to go over. Make sure you hit me in the DMs if you want some one-on-one coaching. That would be in my Instagram, which will be in the link in the description. I also have more videos on my YouTube, so be sure to check that out. I will be dropping videos Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Okay.